All right, good afternoon, gentlemen. It's the 13th of September. It's about 88 degrees out. If you can't hear me, I'll speak louder. There's out the front door. I just, today's the day that I play chess, and I played a guy. I was arrogant enough to play against a guy who's a grandmaster. I recommend that you learn the game of chess because it talks about sacrifice, giving up something to eventually win overall. Like we as men have to give up some of our time and desires to get where we want to go. And chess is a great foundational game that you can play your whole life. And it is some of the most brilliant men on earth have played the game. So, anyways, uh, the video today is about um, why you should pay to live in a good neighborhood, and or at least to try to live in a better place than in one of the bad areas of your city. Every city has a bad area, and even if you live on the fringe of it, you just don't want to do that. I live in a very secure, nice place. The only people that get in trouble here is me. But here it is. If you can afford to live in a good place, I think that is your best option and your safest option. Um, if you can't afford a place, I think it's a good option to find a parking lot or residential area that's off in the distance where you can just, even if you have to sleep in your car for a while, you don't want to do that in a bad area. Um, I I don't want to tell you that you should live beyond your means. And I was poor. I remember I slept in a dumpster for about a week and a half. I've slept in cars and vans. I've what do they call it? Couch surfed. I've had people look out for me. I've looked out for other people. Um, but if and when you get to the point to where you can live in a better place, it'll pay off for you. Um, it gives you a peace of mind that you're not having to worry about a bunch of fucking crackheads break into your house as soon as you leave or when you're there, or somebody strong arming you for some cash, or going through your trash, and it's just all this insane shit that a lot of people have to put up with that I don't think you could. And why not save yourself some trouble? And there's some guys out there that do what's called the van life, or they live out of their van. And you know, it's just as important to pick a good spot. Now, I know it's not, there's nothing wrong with going down to your local police station if you're new to an area. And you say, hey, are there any areas I need to be worried about? Now, you can't ask a real estate agent about that because it's called redlining, and that's highly illegal, okay? But you can ask the police, and you can look online up zip codes and the rest of that to see where the bad places are in any city, any town. So this isn't a long video. It's not a oh my God, it's an epiphany. I know more than you do. Again, all I want to do is try to help you. I don't want to take anything from. I'm not going to take anything from you. I don't need anything from you. You don't have to like or subscribe. I just want to give you a fighting chance. Our lives as men are much harder than women, whether they want to admit it or not. You have to make yourself valuable. A woman's born with intrinsic value because she can reproduce. I'm not, again, just promise me you won't get too hard on yourselves, get down on yourselves. And I hope the biggest thing is probably in the next week and a half, the crop reports are coming out, and that'll be a big deal. I'll put a link to a guy in the comment section. His name is Peter. Peter, Zeihan, and it's Zeihan. And I'll link his channel. He is a very good guy. Doesn't cost a lot of money, and you will not believe how many people try to actually steal his content and try to pretend like they know what they're doing or he's talking to them or anything like that. So that'll give you a realistic grasp of some of the things that are going to happen to us collectively as humans on this planet in the next 6 months to 2 years. All right? Stay safe and healthy. Take care of each other if you can. If you can't, take care of yourselves. You don't owe anybody anything. Let the world burn. You're not responsible for it. Just do the best you can. It's all about getting back up after you get knocked down. You got to go, fuck, that fucking sucked. And you got to have a plan. You got to have a career, not a job. All right, I'm getting long in the tooth. Like a fortin G-string from West Texas, El Paso. I'm out of here. Bye-bye.